This right here is Amber, my very first pet spider. She's very friendly and she's an absolute joy to watch. And I even bought this ridiculous looking macro lens just to capture all of her cuteness. But more about her and the rest of my spiders later. The reason I'm so fascinated by jumping spiders is because one day I had this little guy spawn in my living room. With some help later on, I learned that it might be a male fence post jumping spider. I did handle him for a little bit, but I later put him back on the wall where I found him. He eventually found a spot where he could sleep, and the very next day when I came back from work, he was gone. I guess he despawned because I didn't put a name tag on him. I just hope he's doing fine out there. And that's when I started doing some research about them. Before that, I didn't even know you can have jumping spiders as pets. I only knew about tarantula keeping from channels like Exotic Slayer. So I ended up ordering a regal jumping spider from a seller in Germany. And since I'm in Switzerland, it took about 5 days for her to arrive, and obviously I was very worried about her well-being, but as you can see, she's fine. She was at Instar 3 when I got her, and then successfully molted another 3 times, which means she's at Instar 6 right now and is considered a juvenile. Oh, and she's not a confirmed female, by the way. It's just a rough guess from me, from what I know about sexing jumping spiders, so if you know, please let me know. And then there's my other jumping spider that I found at work pretty much the day after I received Amber, and he looked a little lost, so I just adopted him. He seems to be a male house jumping spider, and they are really tiny. Also, don't worry about him, he adjusted just fine to captivity. I put him in a little container, he made a few nets, and he ate the fruit flies I gave him, so he should be good. I don't really have a name for him yet, so if you have any ideas, let me know. I only really had those 2 spiders for a little while until I decided to get a tarantula to get some experience from keeping them and learn the difference between them and jumping spiders. I was looking for a beginner tarantula, so a New World terrestrial species if possible, and preferably a sling. The Tarantula Collective channel helped me out quite a lot when it comes to decision making. He has a lot of videos about individual species and how to take care of them. I ended up finding an offer for a Brazilian blue, about 3 centimeters in size and a confirmed female at that. It's a terrestrial New World species that looks pretty stunning when mature, so obviously I was interested. The Tarantula Collective channel does actually have a video specifically about this species where he says that they can be extremely skittish and a little bit defensive and are not best suited for beginners. You probably can't read it from here, but in that enclosure right there, yeah, that's her. And after having her for about a month, I can confirm all of the above. I can't even walk into my room without her just zooming into her burrow. And when I tried to rehouse her, she did kick hairs at me. And she attacked the tongs when I tried to feed her. But if you ignore all of that, she's pretty lovely. Oh, and I did actually handle her once, and it's a pretty amazing experience. I'll try to get some footage of it next time. Since she's a confirmed female, I called her Sophia. And even though she looks more of a Brazilian brown right now, she will eventually turn blue, and Sophia sort of sounds like Sapphire. Well, I was only planning on getting one tarantula at first, but the seller I bought Sophia from also had Chaco Golden Eastlings. They're little eggs with legs, if you will, which is exactly what I was looking for, and they're also a terrestrial New World species. From what I heard, they're one of the most docile and calm species out there, and they're also quite beautiful. If the sling turns out to be a female, I'll call her Katie. It's a Monster Hunter reference, and if it's a male, maybe you have some ideas. Alright, I think that's it for this first little video. I enjoy taking care of them, I enjoy watching them grow, and I've just felt like sharing this with you. I'm probably gonna make a little series out of this where I just update you guys about them and, you know, whenever something exciting happens or whenever I have new footage to share. If you don't want to miss out on that, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel, or if you want to support the video, you can just thumbs it up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!